If nothing works out, all I can do is embedded engineering and embedded. Yeah. It's like the electronic core is getting electronic cells. So electronic magnetism. It's like the washing machine and freezer, they have like their own systems. They're all embedded systems, yeah. Embedded system engineer. Yeah, they need to do it.
But I heard that like, the master some module is same as like 30 years.
Yeah.
Better not to not like do master.
I'm not thinking to do it here. I'm going to go somewhere else. But yeah. So I'm not gonna do it straight away. I'm gonna work for 1 or 2 years, then I'm gonna come back.
Oh,
I think in a row, it's other things. I mean, it's a good idea if you just wanna finish it.
I applied for the airport.
I actually applied for Morgan Stanley finance.
Oh, that's a good one. Top.
Actually, there I'm on a final stage.
That's a good one.
So I did my phone interview. I got it. Online interview. I got it.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm on final. I'm on final stage, so I'm gonna be called for interview, like face-to-face interview.
Really?
So and then another company, General Electric, GE, is a multinational company.
Yeah.
I just
So
applied.
it's more like hardware side. Like they make aeroplanes and engine for aeroplanes. They build all that. So I applied there as a software engineering role.
You know,
I'm there. I'm also on final stage.
wow. You know, the day of your interview, on the day of your interview, I mean, before the day of your interview, just let me know so I can help you with your Python.
I mean, I'm not gonna prepare too much. I'm just gonna go there.
They're definitely gonna give you a test, man.
I'm not too worried about. I want to do placement. I'm not really. I'm just applying because I'm just trying my luck. If I can get it, I'll get it. If not, I'll place my idea.
That company is very good. Like,
Both of them are really good. Well, one is on more website development, more like software side. Another one is more hardware side.
Hmm.
So I'm doing whichever.
I applied for BT, BT.
Oh yeah, I think yeah. They were doing things. I want to apply for like 4 or 5, and I think I was rejected in 3. I don't remember which I applied. There's one in Leeds, and then now the name of this company.
BT is Lisa.
Yeah.
You're from China, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Are you international student or
International.
International. Same.
When I was
The same.
I'm not international.
No. The point in here.
No, I mean I came to the UK when I was 17.
17.
Yes, it's been like for me it's been 5 years in the UK. I have a EU nationality, EU.
Oh, that's good.
I have
That's good. That's
Portuguese
good.
nationality. I come from India, but I have Portuguese nationality.
That's
Yes,
good.
how?
I don't know how you did it, but that's
The
very
biggest
good.
thing is, the place I live in my country, India,
Yeah.
there's 3 places where
3.
you can obtain Portuguese nationality. Three cities. So those 3 cities, those 3 cities were colonized by Portuguese.
Oh,
So
okay.
once upon a time, Portuguese used to live there, and those places were colonized by Portugal. So when they left, when they were kicked out from the country, they actually allowed us to you can have nationality as a citizen of this city.
So right now, if a baby is born right now,
Yeah.
can he still become double
Yeah,
national?
I'm Portuguese.
But that's crazy. Like,
So the
like all.
thing, the way
If I
it
was,
works,
if
the
I was,
way-
yeah,
the way it works is that my
yeah.
mom's dad, my mom's parent, or my father's parents were born during that time when Portuguese were colonizing the city.
Mm.
So they have this evidence that we were citizen of this. We were citizen of the country. So you have to have the evidence.
Yo,
to
listen.
prove
If
that,
if I was born in India, because I see a lot of Indians here, but because the international they get charged international fees. I think if you're in India if you are born from in a different city like a Bombay or whatever,
yeah.
how you can just move to that city you're talking about?
No, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, you can't.
You can have the evidence.
Oh shit.
You can't. You have to have the evidence. So my grandparents They are Portugal. They buy, they have.
Is there any way somebody who can buy that?
No, you can't do that. So my grandparents were Portuguese. They have Portuguese nationality. Because of that, my mom became Portuguese.
Oh, automatically.
And yeah, because he has Portuguese, I became Portuguese. Like
Okay.
my mom didn't have Portuguese, I can't become Portuguese.
Okay, since you are Portuguese, since you are Portuguese, Coros Caraminda then, amigo.
can't.
Ah, come on, man. Yo,
I come from India. I have no idea.
bro, but you're Portuguese.
My grandparents speak Portuguese. Like,
Oh, really?
yeah, they speak Portuguese. So there's a Goa. There's a place called Goa. Deep and Dublin.
Those three cities.
Yeah, those two cities have Portuguese nationality because they were colonized by Portugal.
So which city were you born in?
Deep. It's a very small island.
Oh. That's good, man.
Yeah, so that's how lucky.
So live here, right?
Yeah, I didn't leave there. It's been like we've been here like 7, 8 years. I came here in 2011.
So where do you live? In
I'm not from Leeds, I'm from Leicester. So it's like
Leicester.
2 hours. So I did my college here, I did school in India. So I went to college.
You don't go back to India, right?
I went there last year.
What about your English? Where did you learn English? Here or there?
Here actually.
Oh.
No, I had like, I was able to speak. In India, we don't speak. So like, when I came to this country, I wasn't able to speak. I knew my English, I knew my grammar, but when you don't speak regularly,
You
know,
lose,
don't-
yeah.
You really go hesitate when you speak. So I slowly developed my speaking. I was able to write, I was able to read, I was able to understand. But when it comes to speaking, I wasn't confident. Like, in India, we don't speak English, we speak our own language. We are taught English, but not speaking. We speak, but we don't speak home, we speak our own language.
In India,
We
you
speak
guys,
our own language.
in India, you guys have many tribes, right?
What?
Many tribes,
What's that?
like different tribes. Like your dad might be from a different tribe. Oh, okay, how many languages in India?
Oh, India is a lot.
That's what I'm
Each
saying.
tribe
That's
does not speak language.
that's what I'm saying. Many tribes, because each tribe has a language.
Oh, so basically the way they speak in different languages are different regions. The states.
Yeah.
In the US, like you have states, like you have California, North California, South California, you have, I don't know, there's so many states. So India is similar. States like Gujarat, Maharashtra.
They speak different languages.
Yeah, so in
That's why I
Maharashtra-
call tribes.
Yeah.
But maybe it's,
So if you go to Gujarat, they speak Gujarati, Maharashtra, they speak Hindi, Marathi. So
But what is the national language?
Hindi.
And everybody should
Yeah,
like
if
in
you
every.
speak Hindi, you can go anywhere. You can
Oh.
understand.
So in general, people speak Hindi and the national.
Yeah.
Oh.
So if you live, for example, if I live in my state, obviously I'm speaking the state language.
Plus Hindi.
If I go somewhere else outside the state, I will speak Hindi. But if I speak my own language, they won't understand. They only
Oh.
understand, but
I see, I get it. Yeah.
yeah. So, yeah.
I did a lot of elephant there, yeah.
Elephants, tigers, and lions, famous.
Wow. I've seen some video on.
Luca.
Yeah.
Luca as well.
Recently there's news. Actually, not recently. It was, I think yesterday.
A loose tiger.
No, Australia. They're killing more than 10,000 camels. They're going to kill.
Wait, camels?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
10,000. If you go and Google, just type camels in Australia.
Are you sure it's camels? No. Camels are in the desert. There's no desert in Australia.
No, but they have camels. They actually, back in like centuries ago, they imported some camels to for the transport.
And
Now
those
there-
camels
now there are
multiply.
plenty, yeah. Now there are plenty of them, so they're gonna kill. The reason why they're gonna kill because there's this one of their forests were burned, so now they are lacking of waters and stuff. So because of that,
They can't feed.
They're gonna kill camels, more than 10,000 camels. That's really sad news. India's telling, India government said, okay, you can import them to our country, we will look after them.
Are they okay with that? Oh.
No, I think they're gonna kill them. I'm not sure. They haven't killed them yet, but
No, you can't kill animal like that. That's crazy. You can't kill.
crazy, man.
You can't kill animal like that.
Exactly.
10,000 animals just like that, bro. That's life. Come on, man.
If you Google it, trust me, Google. If you Google it, it'll be there. The news is there.
You can't kill 10,000 animals like that, bro.
More than 10,000 animals, they can kill it.
No, I'm against that. You can't do that.
Everybody's against it, but It's country decision. You can't do anything about it.
They breathe, they think, they breathe, they think, they come on, man. Those are just their being.
The animals are paying a human.
You can't kill 10,000 animals like that, man. It's not cool, man.
It's not good at all. Humans pay the pollution and the animals pay the price.
And another thing is that if they are there, it's their fault, isn't it? They brought them over. You see? They brought them over and then they multiply whatever. You can't just, come on, man. Nah. Now that you don't need them anymore, just kill them.
Yeah.
Nah. How would they be behaving like Trump? Is it Australia? Not only they stole the land.
One of the biggest part of the forest is burned recently. One of the biggest part, like Amazon forest, is burned. So Australia had a massive fire in the forest. One of the forests. This is bad things happening in all countries.
The world is fucked up, man.
The world is fucked up, trust me. It's getting fucked up every day.
Yeah, it's getting worse,
Every
man.
day. Something happened. Iran fucked up. US fucked up Iran and Iran both.
Yeah, I feel like Iran is not gonna let down. They're gonna retaliate somehow.
They did it. They did it today.
Oh,
Yeah. I think what they did is they launched their rockets and rockets
Yeah,
in their one of the US military. So they damaged the military, but I don't think anyone died. But one of the airplane shot down today in the morning. 200
Wait.
yeah,
Iran.
in Ukraine.
Really?
Yeah, 180 people died. 180 people,
What the
people
fuck?
died. Yeah,
what,
but
were they American or not?
there was no American. They weren't American. They were like
Ukrainian.
9 to 80 Iranians. There were Canadians. There were Germans. So yeah, you should read the news, guys.
Man, that's not
Listen.
cool. So now innocent people oh
No,
my
but what happened
god.
Is that the rocket, the Iranian launch, one of the rocket, hit the plane. But they weren't, the Iran
I tried to investigate
it
to
wasn't their intention to hit the plane.
Oh.
But their intention to just, blow their US military camp.
Oh, and when I hit that's
Yeah.
crazy.
So this is happening. Iran is trying to take revenge.
So Trump right now is thinking about doing something again.
Trump is happy. Trump's got nothing to do. Trump's happy, okay. Because, Iran put themselves in, more trouble now by hitting the plane.
You're gonna give the reason to Trump to really, and that's what you want.
That's what he
Damn.
wants.
That's crazy.
He just wants to take over, man. Middle East. He wanted to take over Iran and Iraq because Iran and Iraq has oil factories. They produce low oil.
What is that
Yeah,
oil?
it is.
They're making a lot of money with oil.
What's wrong with this world with oil, bro?
Basically, US wants that factories. They want to take over it.
But it's not theirs. What do they want it?
Exactly, man.
What kind of world are we living? It's not theirs.
Trump, man.
It's
He
like
wants everything. He wants everything.
the Middle East, they have their oil. It's theirs. What do you
Exactly.
want? That's crazy. It's like somebody has his
Now-
wife.
Now,
Say no, I want his wife. It's his
want-
wife.
yeah.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
Now what US did is now they put sanctions on Iran and Iraq both. So now they can't sell their oil to any country. India used to buy low oil from there, so now they can't buy because US put sanctions on their countries, on Iran and Iraq. So no country is allowed to buy oil now. Even China can buy. China used to import low oil from Iran. And
Trump
Iraq.
alone.
China doesn't care, man.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's no. I think it's Russia. Russia doesn't care.
Russia and China both don't care.
Russia, they do whatever they want, man.
Russia sport at Iran. I don't know why.
Is China scared of America a little bit?
I don't know.
A little bit they're scared because there's a lot of import export going with China and US.
No, I'm thinking about scared in terms of war.
No, not
I
at
think in
all.
terms of war, I think.
Oh, because you are being biased because it's your country.
No, in terms of war,
Wait, how?
US has the best military. I'm not saying it's the best.
Yeah, it
obviously.
is. It is, but Russia and China they cooperate.
Maybe US might have a best military, but they don't have enough people to fight. China is what, 2 billion?
Yeah, China's got
2 billion? No way.
China is number
Yeah,
one
more.
in
Is it more?
population.
But it's not 2 billion. Bro.
Second is India.
China is number 1, over 2
Yeah,
billion
it is.
people.
It's like
America is not even 1 million.
No, China is first in the list. India is second.
Really?
yes,
Yeah,
I-
India is good.
yes, I-
But China is getting better now because they got like loads or
Like
something.
yeah,
So like two child.
two child like, and more. You can.
So what if you have like third? What are you gonna? What happens?
It's like if you get like less than two, like less two or more,
Two, okay.
you can get like more
So you get money.
privilege, you know.
Oh,
No, no,
okay.
but I heard that if you have one child, they give you money. But if you have more than one
Yeah,
child,
it's-
you pay.
it's
You
just
pay.
be like
Oh, they've changed.
yeah, change now. Like,
Okay.
you can have more.
So now they want to. Okay, it's good to have a lot of people, but as long as you can like sustain.
Okay, it's
Because
not good, but look at the population in the country. I mean, the world is getting like bigger,
because
and bigger,
ju-
bigger.
think about it, bro. Think about it. China is becoming number one for a reason. The people, bro. Because when there's more people, more
Obviously,
competition,
there's more people.
more competition,
There's more competition. There's more business. There's more profit. But what about the world?
But it's the land. What do you mean the Lord? What do you want?
The resource is in the world.
Bro,
More time.
come on. Bro, there's space in the bro. There's too much. I was thinking about that. People. I don't know why people think that the world is becoming overpopulated. It's not.
It is, man. I think
No, bro. There's too many
Not
space.
yet, but-
Oh, not yet. Yeah.
No, it's not even close. It will never begin. You know what the problem is? It's because when you are so rich, the problem is the money. When people become so rich, they can afford to own a big land. That's where the problem becomes.
Yeah, that's true.
If you own a big land, then you can sell it by yourself. You know what I mean? That's why you take space.
Yeah, they occupy the land.
Yeah, maybe
You know.
if you think about it, bro, like you don't trust me. Like if you are, it's because of capitalism and then the money, you are rich, you can afford the mansion, land, and whatever. And it's your own. You're gonna be what you're saying the big land. Then they take a lot of space. Then if you look at that, if you consider that, then you can tell that there won't be enough space for everybody because, bro, those rich people, those billionaires, they have some people even have islands. I swear, they buy islands for themselves.
You know Johnny Depp, the American
Yeah,
actor. He's
they
got a
buy
big island.
one, yeah, they want.
He's got a whole island.
He's not even the richest. Now, if you look at the top three richest people in the world, the number one right now is a guy that owns Amazon. I forgot his name, Jeff something.
Oh, he's the number one right now.
He's extremely rich. And then you have Bill Gates, extremely rich. And then you have Warren Buffett, traders. And then you have billionaire. All those guys are so rich, bro. Like I don't know.
He can buy a whole country.
That's what I'm saying. But it's because of that when you take that into account. And every millionaire, as soon as somebody becomes millionaire, you want a mansion. That's a lot of space. So if you take that into account, yes, I will agree with you that the space. But if you take that apart, normally there's too many.
Everybody's getting richer every day. So everybody
Yeah.
wants it.
If you think about it, there's too much space if you want to be. If you take that into account, but I agree with you if you consider the money thing. All those football players who are multi-millionaire, they all have huge mansion. That's a lot of space for 2 or 3 people or 5 people. Them, their wife, 2, 3 kids, 2 people. That's it. But they use it. If you multiply that by one football team has got 23 people per football team, and there's like 60 teams. So about I don't know how many, and they're all multi-millionaire. If each of them have big land in Manchester, they won't be. So if the money part comes in, yes, then I will agree with you.
Money, but also the more people there are, more pollution there is.
Yeah. But like, I mean, the India, like the population,
Yeah, so
like each day, like over than like China.
Yeah.
Because there is no law for
There's no law for
the
population right now.
limitation for the
Yeah, but a lot of people are, marching for the. Let's put a law for population, to control population, like China.
yeah.
Like you guys, compare with China, not when you put the 2 children policy.
Yeah.
So they want to implement that, but there's nothing right.
Man, the world is fucked up, man. It's like the rich are getting richer, poor are getting poorer. That's crazy, man.
Like us,
And the thing is, they always go to poor countries, take the resources,
Yeah,
and develop their own countries. Continent like Africa is the richest continent in the whole world. People don't even know that.
India used to be rich as well, but British all took it.
Bro, come on, man, come on. I know you are Indian. I know you want to be biased,
I know.
but I'm telling you, Africa is the richest country in the whole world. When I say rich, I'm talking about natural resources.
Yeah.
Like Africa is. That's why if you go to Africa, American are there, Chinese are there, everybody's there, because bro, everything is there. You like, listen, look how England is developed. But where do you think that this come from? Even the wood, there's no forest here. There's no big forest. No, it's in Africa, man.
From Africa.
Yeah.
You know the
Exactly. That's why they want to colonize, and that's why they don't want those poor countries to really develop. Because if those poor countries develop, if they develop, that's it. If they become powerful like in the Chinese, now they start running their own. That's why they killed Gaddafi because they got wanted to like. Do you remember Gaddafi when they killed Gaddafi?
King Khan.
Do you know Gaddafi? Oh, how come you got to know Gaddafi? In Libya. I'm sure you.
I
Man.
read the history, man. I can't keep up with the history because there's too much.
Gaddafi is the president of a country called Libya. He was they all colonized Africa. They divided Africa like a cake.
Oh.
Like every European country, like France.
Yeah.
They all. That's why if Nigerian, for example, in Nigeria they speak English. Why? Because in some countries they speak different language. Portuguese. In Africa they speak Portuguese. Some countries, because back in those days they split. Because Africa was so rich. They were like, oh my
They
God.
were rich, but they didn't have the power. Like,
Yeah,
power
exactly.
Comes up military.
Yeah, because remember.
Also, another country took advantage of it.
Yeah,
Like British.
the thing that made the thing that made the biggest difference was guns, because I think the first country to create I think it was Chinese. They created the gun, but then the European they oh shit, we can use it to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They took it to the next level. So when they went to Africa, they had guns. You cannot fight with. In Africa, they had like arrows and
India said we had like a sword and
exactly.
arrows.
Somebody has a
Other
gun,
than that,
you
yeah.
can't fight it, man.
Can't fight without, yeah.
And on top of that, I think the African people, because they're all black, they were used to live in the forest, they were all black. So when they see for the first time somebody white, they were like, oh shit, maybe, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's like, oh, like they were scared, what is this? And on top, imagine like all your life, you live in the forest, you are, black people everywhere, and then you see a white, not only the guy is white, but he has a gun. He's shot and then the person dies. So they start thinking that maybe this guy is like he comes from the sky with a high power. So it was easy to colonize them and you can't fight.
Yeah.
So that's why. And they have gold there, everything, but they didn't use it,
They didn't even know. They didn't know the importance of it.
Exactly.
How much is worth it outside the world.
Yeah, man.
Same in India. The queen with the diamond. The very she wears. Come from India.
Oh shit, really?
It belongs to India.
I know India is also very rich, man. India is
It was
rich,
really
man.
rich in terms of gold and diamonds. But British took everything.
Europe is not rich. Like the soil of Europe.
Forest, yeah. And,
Everything, computer, everything. There's something that I forgot what it's called. It's needed for everything. Phone, computer. How is it called again? I forgot that thing. It's extremely important. Without that, you cannot have computer. I forgot. I think it's called Copal or Cotal or something like that. All those they take it to Africa. And the worst thing is that when they go to Africa, when they extract it, they fix the price. That's so unfair. It's like you make the bread. I make you make the bread. Once you make it, that's not the bread. Now I come to you and say, okay, you must sell me this bread at this price. It doesn't make sense. How would you ever be rich?
Yeah.
Never. Normally, if you make something, you should be able to fix your own price. If you create a car, it's your creation. You should be able to say, okay, my car, I will sell my price for 1 million. But if I need your car, I want to buy, but I'll tell you, you must sell this to £2. Bro, come. It's the same thing.
The problem with the Eastern country, back then, the problem with the Eastern country was they were uneducated.
They don't what?
They were uneducated. They didn't go to school.
Oh, yeah.
The good thing about the British and Europe is that they were educated. They knew what to do. They knew how to develop things.
Bro, that's all
That is why they're too powerful.
Yeah, that's all a scam, man.
Yeah.
Now, if let's be honest, this university, everything is a scam. When I say it's a scam, it's like basically somebody thought about it because because, for example, those people who were living in the forest back in the days. People were living in the forest. Bro, they didn't have no stress. They were happy with their life. You know what I mean?
Still they're
They wake up in the morning. They go their hunt. They catch they kill a lion. They bring the lion to their family. They were happy, even though they were gold. They were not using it, but they're happy. They didn't need people to come and invade. They didn't need it. So, and it's just unfair, man. Life, man.
What happened. Still, a lot of people blaming British.
Yeah, I think, but honestly, I think British is the less worst. Is the less of the, how can I say that? Out of every country, out of all the European countries that did all those bad stuff, I think British is trying to rectify. The reason why I'm saying that I went to America before. I've been to America before. Did I tell you the story?
I think you told me about going to America. Yeah.
When I left France, after everything, I went to study. I actually went to study in America. So I went there and I was in like an English school. I was learning English there. Bro, you won't believe what happened to me.
What happened?
Why?
What
What
did you
happened?
do?
I almost got shot.
Oh yeah, America is allowed
Really?
to. It's
Yeah.
legal to have.
I almost got shot. A policeman almost shot.
Policeman.
Police have to
Yes.
shoot. If they find you doing suspicious, they just shoot it.
You know,
But you against it, right? You against the police, right?
what I'm saying is that because
No, but even if you go to against,
you don't understand.
If they find you suspicious
Because of-
something illegal.
because of racism in America.
I know, but
When they see a black person, the tension is that. So me, I'm not even American, but because I'm black, when they saw me, they thought that I was American because I'm black and American. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
no.
Yeah. So basically, because I had my uncle that lives there, so I went to visit my. So I was in the English school in Boston, New York. So I was in English. When I finished my English, I went to visit my uncle in a different state in Washington.
Yeah.
So I went to visit my uncle. My uncle was happy. Now during the weekend, my uncle told me, let's go to the mall. The mall is like a shopping center.
Yeah.
He said, let's go so I can show you, so I can visit. What? So we went to the, and my uncle has a nice car, big 4x4 Escalade, big car. So we drove, and then we go to the big mall. There was a big parking center, so we parked the car there, a big car. And then after, when we came out, we went inside the mall to visit the shop. So it was my uncle, his wife, his 3 children. So I was just following them inside the shopping mall, but because my uncle, they were going into shop, like, you know, the shop where they sell decoration stuff and flowers. I didn't want to see that. If I go to, I want to see some nice stuff where they sell clothes, hat, and I want to, because remember at that time I was still learning English, so I wanted to like mingle with American people more instead of just following my uncle like this. So because I was that, I told my uncle's son, I tell him, tell your dad to give you his car keys. So instead of being with them, we can just go back to his car and wait for them, so we can chill in the car. So because I wanted him to tell me the story there, and I wanted to like, and when he told his dad, yeah, can we have the keys? We're gonna wait for you in the car. He said, okay, no problem. He told the keys. So me and his son, we went. So we left the rest there. So when we went to the car park, I opened the door because we were gonna be waiting for them. So there's no point for me to sit in the back like this, you know what I mean? So I went in the front, in the driver's seat. I sat there. I loaded the chair and I put the music. Well, it's my uncle's car and we are parking. So I'm not doing anything wrong. So I put the chair down like this. I put the music, some American music, and his son was there. So he was telling me stories like how his life there. I was fascinated, man, because I love rap music, all those things. So he was telling me things. Now we were there waiting, right? And now there was a white guy, racist white guy, man. He had his car. He was driving us. He was trying to park. He was looking for a space to park his car. So let's say this is where the car was parked, like this. So he was driving like this, looking for a space. This is my uncle's car. We're inside. So he's driving like this, looking for a spot. And then as soon as he was driving past our car, he saw a big car, expensive big car, and he saw 2 black guys inside.
They don't deserve.
He didn't even think twice. As soon as he saw 2 black guys, me and my cousin, inside a big car, he said, oh, they're about to steal the car. So he stopped so he was going like this, and then he came back, blocked them. And he called the police. He said, there's 2 black guys stealing a car. Come now. Now, bro, he didn't even ask. And we were inside, we were listening, we were laughing, we were talking. We saw him, we didn't know what's going on. So and he was waiting. So he was waiting there. Hey, bro, you can tell. Anyway, so he was waiting. So and then we were there, we were chilling, we were talking, we were laughing. And then before we realized, we just hear, wee. So that was the police coming. So when I heard the police, I was excited because remember, when you watch American movies, you see police car, the car, NYPD. So when I heard the noise, I was excited. I wanted to see that live. But I didn't know that they were coming for us. I didn't know. So I told my cousin, oh shit, yeah, go. So the guy, wee. You are excited. And then the guy came. So when the police car came behind him, now he moved now. He moved his car. Now the police car came here. So I saw it in front of us. I was happy. Because when I was in France, I used to see that in movies, you know what I mean? When I was in France, I used to see that in movies and everything. To see a policeman live. I don't know, man. But the guy, a racist cop as well. As soon as he came up with a gun, he didn't even think twice. He came up with a gun. put your hands in the air, get on the ground now. What the fuck? And because my cousin lived there before, so he knows that it's serious. He knows that they kill black people easily.
Yeah.
But me, I didn't know.
I was the same.
I didn't know it was serious. So I didn't. So in France, police they don't even have guns. In Paris, yeah, the police they don't have guns. They don't have like you know the stick. That's all they have. Yeah, they don't have guns in France now.
Yeah, in the UK, they have guns, but
So
they don't have.
yeah. So when I saw that, I swear, when I saw the guy, he opened his car, put like this, get on the ground. And I was smiling. I started smiling. Because I was happy because because this is like movie stuff. You know what I mean? We said like
Oh, someone said
yeah.
recording.
My cousin, you know what my cousin did? My cousin opened the door. He said, he told me, save your life. He went on the floor because he knows he been living there for years. He knows, and he was telling me go on the ground. I was like, and then I was like, why? So I was just smiling, and then the police were telling me get on the ground now. Now when that was happening, there were a bunch of because around the mall there were many shops around, American people, black people, because they've seen that so many times. They know. So a bunch of black people, they were barber shop. They came out and they were calling me, yo, fuck, get. But they're telling me because they thought I was American like them. You know what I mean? Because when you see a black guy, you think he's American as well. So they were telling me, what the fuck are you doing? Get on the ground. Because they didn't want me to get shot.
Yeah.
Me, I did, and I forgot to tell you, my English wasn't good enough as well. My English wasn't good because I was still learning English in the school. So my English, and I was just smiling. I was like, what? I was like, what's going? I was smiling like a dog watching TV. He doesn't know what's happening. He just smiling like, bro, they were insulting me. Get the fucking gun. Fuck, get, man. And the cops were happy. And then the cops, he was talking to the soundtrack. He said the suspect is not cooperating. He said the suspect is not cooperating. I'm about to neutralize the suspect. What the? Bro, I was like, and my cousin was on the floor like this. Come on the ground, come on. Bro, I was just smiling. I was like, what did I do? Like, because in my mind, because in Paris, people argue with cops, bro. People argue with the police in France. Like, what did I do? Are you crazy? You even installed the cops in France. So I was like, that's what I'm trying to. I was like, what? Like, what's the problem? Because the thing I didn't know what was happening. I just wanted somebody to explain. And I was like, okay, let me show him that I'm not gonna run away. So I was like, I started walking toward him. Basically, I want to sit, in the front of the car, the hood of the car. I want to walk on front and sit to show him that I'm not gonna run. So there's no point. And I was the way I was dressed, I was fresh, bro. I couldn't imagine myself going like this with all my fresh clothes. So all that didn't make sense to me, man. So when I started walking toward him, he said, oh, and he was like, oh, that's why the police were like, I'm about to neutralize the suspect. He's not cooperating. Oh my God. That's where all those guys came, the black people, the women. Come on the ground, you fucking fuck me. And then he said, and then he told me, last warning, final warning. Because he was talking, they were telling him back, give him a final warning. And then he said, I'm going with final warning, get on the ground. That's when I came in front and I sat in the car. I sat in front of the car. Because at first, he thought I was coming to him to attack him, I don't know. But I was just walking slowly. And I kept asking him, what's the problem? So when I sat in the front of the car, that's why he said he gave me the final warning. He said that if you don't go on the ground, in 5 seconds, I'm going to shoot. And they already gave him the okay. Because he was lying to them. He was telling them that I'm walking towards him to attack him or something. That's why he said that they gave final warning, get on the ground. And I kept saying, what did I do? What's the problem? What? And I had the car keys. I said, I'm not going anywhere. And you guys said,
They don't listen.
5, 4, 2. I think it was a joke, bro. I said, am I gonna get shot? And as he was counting, I kept smiling again, like, what? And I was sitting. When he say 1, before he says 0 and shoot, I heard a second car, wing. So the backup had already arrived, like 3 more cars. So when he heard the other sirens, it distracted him. It was already at 1. When he heard the other sirens, he turned back, the other backup came, and then they came. Because they came, and because he would have used an excuse. After having shot, he would have said that he was by himself, and they were both of us, and I was walking to him. That's why he shot. That's what he would have said. But now that they came, and the one that came was nicer. He was an old, nice guy. So when he came, he did what they were supposed to do in the first place. Ask me, whose car is this?
Yeah.
I give them. That's what the old man said. When I give my uncle car, they had a laptop inside. He checked, everything was matching, and then he called his colleague, and they realized that they were making a big mistake. But now they couldn't tell us because if they did tell us that and apologize, all those black guys they're gonna come.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, because they're gonna use it to try to sue them. Are you crazy? Because that's what happened every time. And people are even recording. Put that on World Star Hip Hop. So when he realized that his colleague made a mistake, he didn't tell us. So he tried to lie to us. He told us, "Are you sure that that's your uncle car?" I said, "Yes, that's your uncle. Check, show us." And he was like, "You know what? There's a mistake." He said, "Go inside run inside the mall and call your uncle because there's a mistake with the car. Somebody tried to change the information." And then when he said that, I told my cousin, "Okay, go call your dad. I'm gonna stay here and wait." And the car said, "No, both of you go. Both of you go. Go call your uncle. It's urgent." So we ran and called him. When we came back, they were gone.
It's legal to have gun, isn't it? You can own gun.
That's what I'm saying. So it's very dangerous, bro.
I mean,
Very
it's
dangerous.
I mean, the big cities, I think it's alright. Like,
But the reason why they hate black people so much is because of what they've done. You know, during slavery, they went to Africa, they put black people in chain, and they brought us there, and they were working there for free for like 400 years. I think it was 500 years.
same in the UK, isn't it?
Imagine 500 years of that. So because of that, there's still a fear. You know, inside white people in America, there's a fear there that one day they might revenge. Yeah, it's a fear. Like, even though it's not gonna happen, but they still feel that's why the gun thing is still there. Just imagine if you go somewhere, you take over, you 400 years, you're gonna be scared that one day maybe. That's why they still have that fear. Yeah, man.
So there's a black people more richer than white now.
Where?
In the US, America. I mean, I see more black people getting richer than white.
Do you know what it is? Because they're not richer. They can never be richer because it's already. Listen, 500 years is too much. It's like during 500 years they were getting richer. The gap is huge.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? You're talking about now black people are becoming rich for the first time, like very very first time.
Yeah.
You see a lot of multi-millionaire.
And
That's
especially
why.
musicians.
Yeah, that's why when they get rich they go stupid. They buy chains, car, big car. Why? Because they never had it before. It's like, yeah, it's like none of your family, not for a century. You guys were a slave before. For the first time, you have new people that have millions. Now they want to like I don't know how to say it. That's why when you see people like Bill Gates, all those billionaires, they're always being rich.
Yeah.
So it's like money is not new to them. It's like that's why, yeah. And they think they don't even know, they are so rich, they don't even know how to enjoy their money.
Actually, they spend a lot on drugs and that, isn't it?
Yeah. So the world is messed up, man. The world is messed up. It's like, I don't know, man.
There's always problems.
And on top of that, you have religion. Religion as well coming confused again. It's crazy.
I mean, no, all people like, I don't know, man. China doesn't have religion, right? You guys are more Democrat.
Yeah, got like 50%, 56.
I'm sure even in China, I'm sure there's also a
Do you
history.
have a religion?
a war.
Your religion free in China.
Yeah, like we got like 56 regions.
No, religion.
As a Chinese, is there like?
Like Muslim, are they like,
Yeah,
Yeah, there.
but not too much, a little bit.
yeah, not
What about
Chinese
Christian?
majority.
Christian.
A little bit as well.
Yeah,
Christian should be maybe more.
and Buddhist.
Yeah, Buddhist is a lot, I think.
I think is that your religion? China's religion, Buddhism.
Yeah, it is.
I think it's I think it's
No,
India.
no, it's from India, right?
Something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's from India.
India's Hinduism.
So the police like didn't feel any like guilty about that.
No.
It's the job and
Bro, they kill black people. They kill black people every day, every time.
Every
Do-
day,
do-
so it's normal. for them.
It's not-
Do you know why? Because what happened is that. Have you heard of KKK?
Yeah, 3K. It's like a terrorist, right?
No.
Terrorist.
KKK is a white. Do you have heard of KKK, right?
Also,
Do you know what KKK is?
reason.
Bro, you're talking about knowing the history.
No, but I said, I think I heard KK something about it.
Listen, just to give you an idea,
Okay.
Trump's dad was part of the KKK.
It's part of-
Racist, right? Racist, but
More than racist. Basically, KKK is like white power.
Oh, I see.
Like white, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's a belief. So KKK, so it's like a, and
What's
they
wrong with white people, man? I mean, they got everything they need.
and they use back in those days when they broke Africa, every weekend. Do you know where the term barbecue comes from? Barbecues.
No.
Have you had an idea? Have you got an idea what I'm about to say?
Yeah.
Basically, during weekends, those KKK back in those days, where they were using black people like slave and everything. Every weekend, just to have fun. You know, like here in England, during weekend, people go watch football, Premier League football.
Yeah.
Football, yeah. Back in those days, there were no football, there were no basketball, there were none of that. So to have fun, every weekend, they would go to the park, and they would hang with black people and they would burn them. That's what the term barbecue. Yeah.
It's really happening.
It really happened. There's pictures. It's black people hang barbecue. So and what people they come there with their kids. They watch for fun. It's like entertainment. Yeah. It's like entertainment. Another thing that will shock you. Have you heard the term Black Friday?
Yeah, Black Friday is shopping. Yeah.
Exactly. But you know where it comes from as well.
No, I don't.
Exactly. Just think about it. Why do you think it's called Black Friday? Because back in those days, because remember they were owning slaves. Yeah. And they were only slaves and they were mistreated. And what was happening on Friday? There was a day called Black Friday. It means that, let's say if I'm white and I own maybe 50 black people as slaves, right? Amongst them, let's say because they had the right of they can beat them, they can rape their wife, bro. That's what the first mixed race people come from rape. You know when you say mixed race people, like my dad is mixed race. Like you know, you know like Barack Obama.
Yeah, he's got a mixed race as well.
Huh?
That one is half Muslim, isn't it?
Yeah, but he's not. But they say he's half Muslim because his dad was Muslim, and his dad, but it's not like himself go to mosque. No.
He doesn't follow the.
Nah, not really. Nah, he's Christian. But the name Barack Obama, his dad is African, Kenya. He's Muslim, and his mom's American, white.
Yeah.
And because his dad was Muslim, that's why they call him Muslim, basically. But it's not like he goes to mosque.
His full name is like Shah Mohammed.
No, Barack Hussein Obama.
Yeah, Hussein, yeah.
But that's
I
from
wasn't sure. Barack Obama is like Christian, you know?
No, he's Christian, but because his dad was Muslim, that's why Trump and other people were using that. During the election, they were using that against. They went to scare American. They say he's Muslim, but he's not Muslim. It's just like his dad was Muslim,
Yeah.
so they can use it against him. But he's Christian. So back in those days, then, during Black Friday means that if I have a slave, if one of my slaves, because those slaves they start becoming rebellious, they start fighting back. Some of them. So if you have a slave who's stubborn, and maybe one day a slave was trying to disobey my order, they could shoot. Maybe they will shoot him. They might shoot his leg, and they might do something, cut his hand or whatever. Now on Black Friday, because my slave has only one leg, I come them, I sell him for you know, on Black Friday is a big sell, half price. Exactly. So it's like a big market. Yeah, it's like a big market. Everybody you might bring a slave or let's say if you don't like, if you feel like maybe some of your slaves are conspiring, every time you catch them talking and you are scared that one day they might do something against you. So when Black Friday comes, you take them to the market. And there are other white people that will come there and buy slaves. They buy. But the price like half price. That's why it's called Black Friday. So today people use don't even know. Bro, it's true. The thing because me like of course I'm a black person. No, I mean my dad is mixed.
You guys go out and buy.
No. What I'm saying is that because I know this stuff because it's like a black history. You know what I mean? As black people, you should know this stuff because it's a part of our history.
Yeah.
That's why I know many of these things. So many people don't know that. Today now, people use the term Black Friday, don't even know where it comes from.
I just found out today.
Bro, that's why in America, because they know what they've done to black people is crazy, bro. It's like they went to have country like Portugal, France, Italy. It's about 8 countries. Germany. So when they discovered Africa, when they realized how rich was Africa, and when they realized how Africa didn't even know, they were playing with gold. They didn't even know. You know what I mean? Like they're walking naked with gold, with bro. Like and I think India is actually like you don't even need.
India had no kings, but what they do is manipulate the kings by giving them writing on state, and they manipulate it that way. So that way they took control over that way.
Yeah. And another thing, the soil of Africa is extremely rich. Like like here, if you have a plantation here, in order for a thing to grow, you need to put the how's it called? The thing you put on the ground for it to make it fertile, to fertilizer.
Yeah.
In Europe, you need to put. In Africa, the land in Africa, you don't need that.
Yes, by default it's fertilized.
Yeah, I think even in India as well.
India is fertilized.
Exactly.
You don't
So
need to fertilize.
exactly,
Like this.
it grow like because the ground is so rich. In Europe, it's not. So they have to use fertilizer. So they couldn't believe it. They were wow. That's why they were like, bro, let's take advantage. If they had the guns, you can never fight a gun. Someone that has guns, bro.
Yeah.
One person, the weakest person with one gun, you can everybody elected. That's how they were able to take over. It's crazy. So that's why right now the people see they have that fear. They see what they've done. They see how
Anything will happen.
no, nothing's happened. And and you know what the worst thing is?
Yeah.
Hey, we guys will probably disagree, but it's true as well. Do you guys know that everybody comes from black people?
I don't think it is true.
Have you known that before? Everybody comes from. It's true.
I think I can hear it.
Listen.
If I think logically, then yeah, it could be true.
Oh, everybody comes from. Like when I say everybody, the first human being was black. They even have a name. Everybody has been discovered. It was.
I know
It's
the human being always started from.
exactly. It started in Africa.
Monkey.
Exactly.
That's
So and
the
so on.
difference.
That's why if you go to Africa, you're gonna see there's some black people. That's why you know albino.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't know. Some black people are whiter than white people, but they're black. Do you know what albino is?
Yeah.
Like you know like if a white person and if a white man and a white woman have a son, the son can only be white.
Yeah.
But there are black men and black women, they give a white child. It's called albino. Google it. Yes.
It's not true, right?
If you go, it's true. If you go, there are some people who are black. They look misrace. I swear. Like, bro, it's like because you guys haven't lived like in the black, like you know this thing. That's why even scientists they're able to prove that everybody come from black people. Like because when the first thing were in Africa and then they were multiplying them and then they started migrating and all that and it's like when you migrate and everything because the weather that's how doing the modification. But in general,
No, it was out like millions is.
Yeah.
Millions is so.